timing. Right, Professor Adi, thank you so much for joining us today. It's really an honor following your projects and now to hear it in person coming from you. Prof, the floor is yours.
Okay, thank you, Rena. Firstly, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, and very good, still morning, yeah? Okay, thank you for inviting me to share our experience in this Erasmus Plus program. I have two programs actually. One has already completed in 2019, in motion, and now there's an ongoing program. We call it MARE. It's still we just started this year, and then we hopefully it goes well with this COVID-19. We don't know, not too sure how it goes now. Okay, I'll share my screen now quickly. Erasmus Plus Mare. Okay, hang on, yeah. I just like to find one more. Okay, oops. I couldn't find this one. Okay, I start with this one maybe. Oh, okay, I got it now. I got it now. Oops. Showcase. So this is the first one that we have completed, which is the in motion. Okay, do you see the slide, Dana? Hello? Can you see the slide?
Definitely.
Yeah.
Okay, okay.
Yes, we can.
So in motion is innovative teaching and learning strategies in open modeling and simulation environment for student-centered engineering education. So basically is the application of modeling and simulation for engineering students. Okay, these are partners. Actually, we are the partners of this program. Our coordinator is from University of Bremen in Germany. And we have partners in Malaysia, 3 partners, UTM, UTP, and UNIKL. And we also partners from Spain, UNED, from Russia, there's I think 3 partners. And then from Slovenia, 1 partner. Okay, so that is the mainly our partners, basically from Russia, Slovenia, Spain, and our partners is basically from Asia is UTM, UTP, and UDKL. So these are the work package. Basically, what we want is computer modeling and simulation in engineering. As you can see, work package 2 mainly is to develop a new syllabi for learning and teaching material. Then we develop the syllabi for teaching and learning. And then we develop the materials. Then there's some quality control and monitoring, sustainability, and basically management of the project. In the project, we have managed to get some idea, how we implement this open modeling simulation platform. Basically, a lot of it is using IT, IoT, and then having the student be able to access this IoT to learn in their courses. And also we link it to Industry 4.0. We can expand it to the people outside the university, where we can provide knowledge not only within the university but to the community, and also to provide services like cloud computing. Since we have not only course material in our in our school or laboratory, we also have a design database, so we can provide this service not only in teaching but also in providing services. Say you can do 3D printing, remote 3D printing design, and also other things like advanced human-machine interfaces like remotely operated robots. So, okay, so basically not only we have this project, but we also through this project, we are able to train graduate engineers and researchers from not only European countries, but also Pacific countries, or in this case, Malaysia. Okay. So just to show you the pictures, the collaboration, here some meeting that we had, some are kick-off meeting, some are training meeting, visits. This is especially here, you can visit in Malaysia. So it was quite a joyful activity, visiting other countries and collaborating and getting information. And with that, we have a better idea in how we can modernize our syllabus incorporating IoT. Okay. Oops, sorry. Oh, so these are the other pictures as well. Okay, and we also have participate in activities like dissemination of this idea.
Kalau satu suku, I pergi dalam 245 lah.
Okay, this is some of the activities as well, visiting Russia, Slovenia, Spain, Germany, and so on. So in here, we managed to develop our syllabus. This is the master syllabus in dynamics of marine structures. So these are the course learning outcome. And with this project, we managed to implement the CMSE projects using, this software is from Russia. And this is the normal MATLAB Simulink software. So we can use both software now to introduce to the student to use it in their particular projects. So this is an example of the learning platform where we use the Sakai learning platform to do the teaching and learning. This is another syllabus that we had, which is the robotic syllabus in mechanical engineering. So these are some of the course learning outcome. But this robotic is mainly in control where they use MATLAB Simulink. So this is the example of the teaching and learning platform using Sakai. So thank you for that. That is for InMotion. I have another one, sorry. This one will be a short one. This is Mare. This is the recent one. Okay. Okay, this is actually the continuation of the InMotion project with Bremen University. So the partners in Malaysia is almost the same, UTM, UTP, and Nickel again. Adding one more, it is UMT. And the foreign partners, international partners are now a bit different. University of Bremen is still the coordinator because they have their experience in coordinating this Erasmus project. We have now a new partner, Italian from Italy, from the University of Catania, and then the Estonia, and then some universities and institutes from Vietnam. There are quite a number of Vietnam. They are quite enthusiastic in this project, which is this time we want to have a syllabus specifically for development syllabus for marine, coastal, and delta sustainability for Southeast Asia. Basically more dealing with the marine environment, where the coastal part is for Malaysia and delta is for the Vietnamese. So we just started this project this year, and we should accomplish it by 2023. So this is the main concept. As I mentioned, it is an environment project for sustainable environment, management of coastal, delta, and marine. And same thing again, we want to develop the syllabus and module for Institute of Higher Learning. Also to bring up, basically the main thing is to bring up the issues of marine sustainability. And with that, these are the topics that we will be covering in the syllabus. like coastal science, delta science, area-based management, fisheries, offshore exploration mining, and marine pollution. Basically, combination of all the things that is of interest to the marine sustainability. Again, these are the same thing, work packages, very similar. The first one is just the preparatory, and then we have to develop the curricula for MARE, develop the MARE e-services, which is the same thing. We have to incorporate the e-learning modules, which is quite common now, with especially with the COVID-19, where we have to do online learning, and then develop governance and organizational arrangement. Of course, quality control, MARE distribution and exploitation, and MARE management. So these are the syllabus at the moment we are thinking to use with this project. First thing is this is the new curriculum, and then we have the revised one. So altogether, all four. So the first one is the environment and renewable energy, which is a master science in mechanical engineering. This is dealing with environment and how we can use those environment to come up with renewable energy. The other three is the, first one is marine environment. So we revised the syllabus to emphasize more on the marine environment for the Bachelor of Engineering in Naval Architecture and Offshore Engineering. And the last two is our collaboration with our civil engineers in UTM. So they have two syllabus, environmental management and sustainability. This is the Master of Engineering in the environmental management. And the fourth one is the water quality assessment and management. Again, same, Master of Engineering in environmental management. So this, we just managed to do the kickoff meeting in Bremen in 20 February, which is just before the COVID-19 lockdown. So now we are pursuing further, but mostly what we can do is activity online. Hopefully by next year, middle of next year, this thing can be resolved. So in the meantime, this afternoon we'll have a meeting with our Malaysian partners, which is a roundtable discussion among the Malaysian partners. This will be done online this afternoon at 3 o'clock between UTM, UTP, NIKEL, and UMT. And also we plan to have online seminar to bring awareness to this importance of sustainability and marine environment. So we will have it, we plan to have it in 9 December this year. We have keynote lectures, and also we have some presentation on the subject relating to the marine environment. So these are the courses, the learning outcome, the environment and renewable energy, marine environment for bachelor. This is the civil engineering on environmental management and sustainability, and water quality assessment and management. So that's the two experience that we can share in this meeting. So again, thank you very much for your attention, and I'll give it back to Dr. Diana.
Thank you very much, Professor Adi. I'm sure all of our audience at the moment have more and more questions coming up. But so please stick around for the question and answer session. So